Good morning and welcome back to another episode of The Longing. Today we're going to spend another bit of time waiting just to see if the stalk is going to appear in this time frame. I can't do the midnight attempt like I was planning to because I'm actually going to be out in 2.5 hours and unable to record. So we're going to have to try that attempt on the day after, which I am going to be in for. So today we're just going to see if it appears randomly at this time. Because, well, we're here, we're not going to leave until the timer starts to really run down. At which point we'll have to head home to try and reverse time and regain some days. Try and regain some days back, basically. So yeah, all we're really going to do is sort of wait here until something either happens or it doesn't. But yeah, we're doing pretty well, I would say, in terms of the things to do in The Longing. We do still need to read books and whatnot. The next book I think I am going to read is I'm going to build up a load of days and sort of stockpile it so that we can read Moby Dick, and I'm going to read that probably in chunks of either chapters or X number of pages, just because of how long that book is. There's over 1,300 pages to read, and I think we can get through about 9 or 10 pages a day, an episode, roughly, based on how long it's taken us to do other books. So, just based on that sort of timing, if we've got about 1,300 and we divide that by 10, I mean that's going to be 130 episodes just to get through Moby Dick. And I don't think we want to be doing 130 episodes in a row of Moby Dick. I mean, in all honesty, what I may end up doing is doing a sub series of reading, if it really comes to it, to get through some of the other books. Moby Dick we're going to read as part of the main line, but because some of the other books also have a ridiculous, well, no, it's not ridiculous, sorry, they also have like 800 odd pages. We're not going to be able to get through all of them before the end. So what I may have to do is read some of the other books as a separate sub series almost, that doesn't interact with the main one really, and just works its way through gradually, book, and just have it linked. That might be what we need to do in order to actually get through the books, because I do want to get through the books. But at about 10 minutes an episode, it's not really going to be feasible to get through all of the books that we have available at the moment. Just because it's going to take a very long time to get through those books. Some of them we're able to do as part of the main setup. I'm probably going to skip the Thus Spoke Zarathustra ones just because they were a bit of a pain to read, to be quite honest. From an enunciation point of view, they were very difficult to read on the fly. Who knows, we might do it as part of the sub-series. If I even end up doing the sub-series, again, it's entirely dependent on various factors of do I do it or not. So we'll just have to see about that. Seems like there's crickets in the background. Or cicadas, or whatever they're called. I'm not really up to speed with the nature sounds, shall we say. But yeah. Yeah. Needless to say, I don't think the stork is coming today. I really don't. So, tomorrow, I need to be aiming to record at... Oh, let's work this out. Half an hour and 2 hours from now. So that'll make it 2:10 in the afternoon. I need to be aiming to record by 2:10 in the afternoon. Because I think we need to be there at the top of the hour. And that'll mean that we are there at the top of the hour, at the top of the day. So, in other words, when it switches from day... Well, at that point it'll be day 29, swapping to day 28. That's when I think we need to be there, because I think that's when the doors appear. They appear... Shade is falling asleep. They seem to appear after midnight has passed and disappear. They're certainly gone by the time it gets down to this sort of minute on the new day. I've not tried when it's saying between 40 to 30 minutes. I've not tried in that time range. So somewhere between and 20, the doors stop appearing. So I think we might have to be around here during that time period. See. In order to have the stork appear. I'm hoping then, based on the fact that the nest is on top of that, what looks like a copper pipe, and that copper pipe is going through the wood. I'm hoping that if the stork lands on the nest, it'll knock the pipe, which will knock the wood, which will knock the key. So a cascading effect. Which is why I'm waiting for the stork. I'm waiting for that to appear. But it doesn't look like it's going to appear at this rate. I would have expected to see some indication, because there's usually some indication if change is going to happen. I mean, even with the doors, it shift ever so slightly, and I would almost expect to see the stork or in the tree, maybe. Not really sure, but I would expect to see something of some description. But yeah, it looks like we're not going to have any such luck today. So I'm actually going to cut this off pretty early and just after the 10-minute mark. So I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon or night, no matter what time of day it is. Have a wonderful one of it. And as always, we will be back tomorrow with more of The Longing. Goodbye.